Happy Wednesday, January 24th, 2024. 124.24. Boom. All right, here's my weekly obligatory. It's not obligatory. My weekly video. No, I should make more than one video a week. What's wrong with me? Well, the weather's been kind of crappy. I don't do videos unless I'm outside the house. You know, so I'm stuck in the house, don't make videos. All right, I guess I could go out to the bar. Crypto. Everybody says crypto, what's happening to it? It's dead, it's dying, oh my gosh, oh, it's terrible. Gold, silver, oh, it's going down, it's not going up. What are we gonna do? All our real assets, the assets we hold in our possession, they're just not going up. All right, rewind, realize, let's just deal with crypto. Silver's been manipulated for a long time now. I don't know what you're going to do about that unless you take physical possession of the silver, or it gets eaten up in solar panels or electric cars or other devices. That's going to happen. I think it is happening. It's being consumed. However, cryptocurrency, well, we don't know how much silver there is. We think we do, but we don't. Don't know. So how long can they play this game? Who knows? Markets are irrational longer than you can stay sane. I think that's the saying. All right, but the crypto market, we know how many there are. We know, come on, Franny. We know what the supply is of the crypto market. Crypto market supply, what's that? Oh, a Scoob? You need a Scooby snack, Franny? Franny snack? All right, so the crypto market, like Bitcoin, we know has maximum of 21 million. Litecoin, we know there are a maximum of 84 million that can exist. All right, we know this. So it's defined, it's very clear. We know exactly what we're dealing with. So that leads to kind of a cycle. Well, I shouldn't say that the finite supply leads to a cycle, but it kind of does. The halving cycle leads to a crypto cycle because every 4 years, coins like Bitcoin, Litecoin, they halve. And what's that mean? Halving, what's the halving? You're gonna hear a lot about that coming up, even on the mainstream news channels, the networks, the financial news channels. You're gonna hear about the halving. And what is the halving, you say? The halving is when the reward per block that is mined gets cut in half. So right now, I should park. Where should I park? Oh, the dilemmas of where should I park? I'm gonna park right here. This is ridiculous. See, we have all the snow on the ground, it's slush. I'm thinking, do I want to do this? I don't know. I'm just going to park up here. All right, so anyway, sorry you have to go through this with me. The struggle is real. So we've got, turn it off before I forget to turn everything off because my buzzer doesn't work. Make sure the lights are off. Okay, so the halving, what you've got is a situation where Bitcoin, the blockchain, Litecoin, the blockchain. We're going to talk about Bitcoin because Bitcoin is what's having here in April, around April 20th or so. Okay, so since its inception, it's been in the code of Bitcoin that after, oh gosh, what is it? 210,000 blocks. So there's a block of transactions, you know, that happens every 10 minutes or so. Okay, that block of transactions, either full, not full, boom, it gets sealed. Whoever processes it or seals the deal on it, whatever mining equipment gets a reward. And that reward is a certain amount of Bitcoin. And it started out at, gosh, I don't even know. I'd have to go back and math it out. 50, I think. So you got a block of 50 Bitcoin every 10 minutes that was created. And if you're mining it, you're just like killing it. You're the only one mining it, like Satoshi. You know, you're just killing it. You're just making all this Bitcoin early on. All right. Where is that Bitcoin now? That is the question, right? So after 4 years, roughly, or every 210,000 blocks, I think it is, you have a halving. So then it goes to 25 Bitcoin per block. And then 4 years later, approximately, you know, you have another, every 210,000 blocks, you have another halving. And so we've gotten to the point where it's 6.25 Bitcoin per block of transactions right now, every 10 minutes, about 900 a day. Well, that gets cut in half. It'll be 450 a day in April because it'll go down to 3.125 Bitcoin per block. The reward. And then you see the next year, you know, you're like over 1.5, you know, a little over what, 1.625 or something, or 6, I don't know, whatever. 1.5 per block 4 years after that. So you see it becomes more scarce. And as more people come into it, there's less coming onto the market. And so the price goes up because there's more demand. And that's the idea. So you've got a fixed supply of this thing, and we kind of know what it is. And so these 4-year cycles that a lot of us talk about in cryptocurrency, it's kind of based around that halving cycle. It's roughly every 4 years. The amount of Bitcoin coming onto the market is diminished, and so it becomes more scarce and price goes up. Okay, so you're going to have that moment in April. And historically, if you look at the charts, after the halving is when you're in like the full-fledged bull run for Bitcoin. Now, it may go on for a year after that, maybe a little longer, but it's pretty much up on the chart. You know, just a stair step, up, 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 up. And so right now, I mean, it's just, when you've been in this market for a while, it just kind of gets old, because you hear the same old things of, oh my gosh, what's going to happen with crypto? Is Bitcoin going to go to $20,000? And I mean, it's the same old stuff. As soon as, you know, because you're in the panic phase, and when you look at the chart, you're like, okay. And I've said this on Hash It Out. I've said this on Happy Hour. You know, go check out the links below. Thursday Hash It Out, Friday Happy Hour. I've said this in the past few weeks, to where before Bitcoin started going down, it was in mid 40s, 40,000s, and now it's at like 40,000 or under. I said that, listen, we're not out of the danger zone until we get to April. And then after that, I think it's bombs away. It's gonna keep going. Actually, I think May, because I'm kind of conservative on my call, you know, and what I think. But I think after April, yeah. So by May, the halving will have happened, and I think you're in a full-fledged bull run. Everybody thought, oh, the ETF, it's going to pump Bitcoin. What happened? Went down. Price went down. But they're buying up all this Bitcoin and taking it off the market. It doesn't matter. It's a market cycle. It is what it is. At some point, that will kick in. And I think, you know, if they are controlling things, they want to make sure that right now is the time to scare you out of Bitcoin. Right now is the time to scare you out of crypto, because they know there's no stopping the market cycle that's coming, because it's a supply crunch, because you have less of it coming onto the market, and it's the halving. And it's just what happens. It's just a cycle. And so they know that they've got a limited amount of time to acquire as much as they can. So what do you want to do? You want to scare people out of this stuff. You want to try and beat it down, you know, create a narrative and pay your influencers to say that Bitcoin's going to 20,000, you know, and then you're going to be waiting thinking, oh, well, I'm not going to buy it now. I'll wait until it dumps. Okay, good luck buying it. I'm just saying, I've seen this. Go look at March of 2020, like March 13th, I think. Might have been Friday the 13th, or around the Ides of March. Pay your bills with your life in some cases. But you've got that move, that's almost 4 years ago. That was the last dump. You know, they call it COVID dump, but whatever. It was the last dump. You see the big wick down on the chart. It looked horrific, and I remember it's like, when's it going to stop? It just keeps going down, down, down. And then it recovered very quickly. But that was the last dump before the halving. And then once the halving for Bitcoin, I think it was in May that year, it was up, 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 and away. It just kept going up, 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 you know, for a year. And so actually a little over a year, but what you see is the same thing repeated. And right now they know the people, the powers that be that want all your crypto, that want all your assets, they are going to try and get that as cheap as they can leading up to that halving, because after that, other forces kind of kick in, and it makes it a lot harder to take control. So you got to think, quit sitting back and panicking and thinking that, oh my gosh, you know, this is it. Crypto's, it's going to dump. It's going to dump. It's going to dump. It's going to, you know, crypto's dead. It's not dead. It's been running for how long? It's not going anywhere. It works. So just know that you've got a little bit of pain or anguish or whatever, buying opportunities, the way I look at it. And if I need cash, buying opportunities to where you could acquire crypto right now, just like the big banks and the ETFs are doing, you know, just because they want to acquire it. The big players, the vampires, because they can acquire it cheap and they want you to give it to them. Well, don't give it to them. Do the same thing they're doing, acquire it. And then what are they going to do? They're going to run it up and everybody's going to say, oh, Bitcoin's going to go to $1 million. Oh, pump the price, baby. Next year comes along, it's like, it's different this time. It's going to keep going up. There's only so much, and all the fundamentals kick in. There's only so much to go around. It's just like property in Florida in 2005. Oh, they're not making any more. No more. Hey, oh, we got to buy. It's like right now, you know, everybody panics into housing when it'll crash. Just saying. Yeah, they can pump it up. Anyway, a whole nother side note. The thing is, though, everybody's going to think Bitcoin's going up. You're going to see it on the mainstream news. Oh, Bitcoin, and then they'll dump on your head. They will dump it on your head. You will be the exit liquidity. And then they'll play the cycle all over again. You'll think, oh my gosh, you know, what's happening? And you'll go through another 3 to 4 year cycle, 4 year cycle. I mean, it's just what they do. because they know the game. So quit panicking and thinking that, oh, what is it, January 24th? Let's see, we've got a little bit of January left. February, March, April. Okay, if you can wait 3 months and acquire more of it, I think you're going to get a pretty good deal. These are the times where you have buying opportunities. After that, you're just going to kick yourself and chase it up. And this is when everybody comes into it. It's just like if silver goes to $30, everybody's going to say, oh my gosh, I need to get silver. Oh, I should have bought it when I was cheap, but I thought it was going to go lower. See, this is the mentality you're just trapped in. Stop. If you know you need to have it, get it. That's all it comes down to. And if you can get it on sale, absolutely get it on sale. And if it goes on sale more, hopefully you got, a way to buy it and get it cheaper. But that's it. It's just, it's the same old song and dance. And all they're doing is taking your assets. They just want to acquire your assets. We'll give you a paper derivative of it. Here, put it in our ETF. It'll be fine. Yeah, okay, until it's not. Until you try to withdraw it. Good luck. Jump through some hoops. So, anyway, big retirement. I can't get to it. Can't get my Social Security, all the money I paid into it until a certain age. They just play games with your energy. They lock it all up. And then if you die, you get none of it. Ha, 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 you lose. That's the game. All right, so January 24th, 2024. I'm saying right now, yes, you're going to have to go through some little stickiness right now. Getting to April and the halving. But after that, I'm just looking at history. Smooth sailing after that. It's just a steady stair step up until you get to that ridiculous blow off top where everybody's talking about crypto and crypto's the new thing and here we go again. And then at that point, when everybody that or talked to about crypto that didn't want to be involved in crypto is now asking you about crypto and giving you advice about crypto and which ones to buy, that's the time you're going to get dumped on. That's the time that, they're going to dump it on your head. Same old song and dance. So anyway, now's the time when the herd is saying, oh, Bitcoin's going lower. Oh, this is terrible. Might want to be looking at the cryptocurrency market. You might want to be thinking, okay, I was thinking about buying some. It's kind of on sale. Maybe now's the time. You better look into Litecoin. I'm just telling you. I'm tired of giving warnings. Tired of telling everybody, oh, it's a piece of crap. Oh, look at the price not go up. Okay. Go look at the metrics. Go look at the fundamentals. Everybody talks about Bitcoin hash rate way up. Okay, have you seen Litecoin? Have you seen the new addresses in Litecoin? Have you seen all the fundamentals in Litecoin? Have you seen what's being built behind the scenes in Litecoin? If you dig, you can see it. Don't look back and say, hey, nobody told me about Litecoin. Nobody told me about it, or I would have. Here we are, Bitcoin in 14, 15. Let's say 2015. Hey, you might want to look into Bitcoin. Just saying. Then it goes up to $1,000. Oh, okay. Yeah, maybe I'll look into Bitcoin. That's too late. I'm telling you right now. Why didn't you tell me when it was cheaper? I'm telling you right now, Litecoin's cheaper. Better look into Litecoin. You're going to look back and you're going to say, why didn't somebody tell me? Well, I'm telling you right now. Look into Litecoin. Okay? All right. Love you all. Have a wonderful Wednesday. Trust yourself. Trust your gut. Don't trust anybody else. You know all the answers. Look inside. Find them. And choose accordingly. And exit the vampire casino. Quit playing with their poker chips. Use something else. And have it in your possession. All right. Love you all. Have a wonderful Wednesday.